What's up, guys? So today we are heading to my friend Luis Santos's house, and we're going to do the brakes on my RX-7. And there's a little story as to why the car's over there right now, so I'll let you know when we get there. So the story pretty much is I came here to join Luis and Enzo when they were fixing something on Enzo's car. It is sketchy to drive, to say the least, but I figured I should put miles on it. We pulled up, and I let Luis take it around the block. He drove like an asshole, as most of us do, and then just pulled it back. But right before we were about to leave, he steps in the car, and the brakes go to the floor, which shows me driving here or Luis driving around, the brakes could have went on either of us. Also, there is no emergency brake. I actually had it parked right in this spot. So I told him, I was like, I can't take it home. It's definitely not safe. He wanted to top it off, and then I would drive home. And when we realized how much of a puddle there was, we realized we shouldn't. So as he goes to back the car into the driveway, he pulled forward right here, and me and Enzo just heard a whoosh. We saw all the fluid pour out, and he monster trucked up the curb. If my car was low, he would have taken off the bumper, to say the least, but luckily that didn't happen. But now we are here with Mickey tucked right back there. So that's what we're doing today. I actually ended up fixing the front brake lines, not filming because they are simple enough, and then the rear brake lines have been fixed once before, so I just got some extra tubing, and I'll have to bend my own hard lines. I also got my rotors and pads, which we'll throw on after that. Just waiting for this kid to come outside, then we'll get to it. One more thing. We were just going to bleed the brakes after I fixed the front lines, see if I could drive the car home, but we realized how bad the rear brake lines were when the car sat for 15 minutes and left that whole puddle. So now we can get it out of here once we fix that. I saw you rip the e-brake. Got the EBC stock rotors. Oh shit, where are my pads?
You mean like the OE replacement?
OE replacement, same difference. And I got my red stuff pads. Red stuff pads. Alright, front rear. Yeah. These look crusty as hell though.
What look crusty?
These. I think I'm in the shot. Yeah.
That's eBay's hell, bro.
eBay special?
eBay. Most likely. Said before, it's gonna look like it has a lot of rust, but in reality, inside the line is probably pristine.
Yeah, inside. But you see how close this is to fucking
You'll be fine.
bursting? Shit, my guy.
Yeah.
So you can see all these lines have been repaired once before.
Yeah.
But right there is fucking whew, pretty damn bad.
Yeah.
Hold on, where's the leak? There she goes.
What, there's a big ass hole?
It's hard holding a flashlight also. Yeah, holy fucking shit. This camera shoots pretty well for what it is. But like a wide angle would be ideal. Looks like you're decapitated. Nothing? Yeah?
No.
Crack the bleeder. Gotta bleed the brakes anyway. Oh my god. What? What?
This just became a fucking pain in the ass.
Broke the fucking bleeder.
Oh. That's even worse.
Luckily, we got calipers on my dog.
He's gonna need calipers.
Hi. Huh?
You said $50 at your job?
I think so.
I should have known better. Should have let us know.
What's up, guys? So today we're back at my aunt's house, and there are a few things I want to do to the Mazda. So it sounds awful, and I found an exhaust on the side of the road. So what I did was cut it up, took the parts I need. I'm gonna make a downpipe for it, because I actually have an Apexi N1 exhaust over here from my friend. Also, a while ago my brakes went on me, and I replaced everything. All the lines, pads, rotors, front calipers. But when we used brake clean on it, it took off the coating. So instead of it being black wherever there's no contact, it's just raw metal, and they ended up rusting. So I think it looks like shit. You'll see it. I want to take them off and just paint the center part of the rotors, and the top edge of the rotors. Also, I want to paint the wheels because you'll see they look like shit as well. And hopefully that's what I could get done. So I'm going to start with, I guess, taking off the rotors. Let's get to it. So, as I mentioned earlier, these brake rotors are brand new. So, you look here, these rotors are brand new. The only thing is, they got rusty extremely quick. So what I want to do is just scuff this up and paint here and here black, because when you have big spoked wheels as these, this is the first thing you see, and I don't want that, because like I said, these are brand new rotors and I don't want them looking like shit. So I'm going to take off the other ones and go ahead and paint them. So I just finished taping up the rotors, so I'm going to go ahead, use a wire wheel on it, take off all this rust, and then start painting them. As you can see, I polished them all up. No more rust on the edges or here. That's the rear. A little bit on the front, but it'll get covered. So yeah, I got this paint. It's meant for up to 2,000 degrees, as it says. Gas and oil resistant, so that should be good for this application, considering brakes don't typically get more than 1,000 degrees, and that has to be on a track. Hopefully it turns out well. Let's go. So I finished painting them, put a couple layers on. Came out really well, honestly. I don't know if you can see that, it's fairly dark. But now I'll take the tape off and throw them back on the car. Yeah, that came out really well. Now it has the black hats, black edges, which looks a million times better than rustiness. So real quick before my camera dies, let me show you some progress I made